You thought being independent made you strong. It actually taught you never to need anyone. And that single rule is still deciding how close you let people get, including your own children. You turned the key at 6:17 p.m. The house was already dark. Your fingers found the light switch out of habit while the frozen dinner tray cracked loudly in the microwave. No one called your name. No footsteps. Just the low hum of the fridge and the quiet knowledge that waiting would only make it worse. Part of you got used to it, but another part never did. This video won't tell you to fix anything. It will simply show you the rule you built in that silence and what it's costing you now. If that hits even a little, stay with me. Because the rule started right there, in those empty evenings. You walk inside, and the sharp click of your key is the only thing breaking the silence. You drop your bag, heating up a frozen dinner while the clock crawls past 7 p.m. No footsteps at the door. No one asking how your day went. In that silence, your brain started rewiring itself for survival. You learned a heavy lesson very early. Needing someone was dangerous. To avoid the sharp pain of absence, you quietly rerouted every need to handle it alone. Silence became safe. You grew up to be incredibly capable and self-reliant, but there was a hidden cost. You stopped signaling when you actually needed help. You told yourself, if I don't expect them to show up, it won't hurt when they don't. Do you realize you're building a wall in the name of strength? Is this independence a gift, or just a defense mechanism from your past? That rule kept you alive back then. But the problem is that same old rule is still running your life right now. You don't hide because you're cold. You hide because you once had no choice. Think about the last time someone genuinely asked how your day was. Instead of the truth, you fired back a dry joke and changed the subject while staring at your coffee. Your brain treats emotional openness as a security risk. It learned a rule. The less people know, the less they have to use against you. Most people call it introversion. It's actually survival math. Your sarcasm and your silence aren't personality traits. They are pieces of armor you built when no one was watching. You tell yourself, better they laugh at the joke than see what's actually inside. But here is the cost. Your relationships stay shallow enough to feel safe, but never deep enough to feel real. Are you protecting yourself, or are you just policing your own prison? And it worked. It kept you safe for a long time. But that same rule is now costing you more than you're willing to admit. You're the person everyone leans on. Think about that friend who called at midnight needing help to move. You drove 3 hours without hesitation and unloaded boxes until 4 a.m., then left before they could even offer you breakfast. Your brain rewards giving help because it feels like control and competence. But it flags receiving help as a sign of weakness, a setup for future disappointment. But you never lean back. You tell yourself, I don't need them to do the same. I just need to know I can handle it. So you carry everyone else's weight while slowly burning out in silence. People admire your reliability, yet almost no one truly knows you. Is this real strength? Or are you just terrified of being indebted to someone? Why does letting people in feel like such a security breach? That's not strength. That's the rule still talking. And now, you're passing that exact same rule down to the next generation. You want your kids to be tougher than you were. Think about the time your child came home upset from school. Instead of sitting with them in that discomfort, you immediately told them, figure it out, you'll be fine, and walked away to do chores. Your brain is projecting its old fear of dependence onto your children. You are mistaking overprotection from pain with building real resilience. You're not protecting them from the world. You're protecting them from needing you. Let that sink in. You swore you wouldn't repeat the loneliness you felt, yet you're raising kids who are learning how not to need you. Your children are growing up competent but emotionally distant, mirroring the exact distance you once hated in your own childhood. Are you helping them grow, Or are you just teaching them how to suffer alone? Listen to that. There is still time to see it differently. You don't have to keep running the same program. Imagine sitting alone late at night after everyone is fast asleep. You stare at the wall, knowing you fixed everything today except the one thing you never learned how to ask for: help. Your survival system is still online, automatically blocking any sign of vulnerability even though the danger is long gone. But you can. You tell yourself, "This is just how I am." But the rule that once saved you is now the quiet wall between you and the people you love most. You remain capable and lonely at the same time. You are respected from a distance, but rarely truly close to anyone, including your own children. How much longer will you let this armor define you? Is this safety worth the isolation you feel? Knowing the rule is the first crack in it. Recognizing the pattern is the first step toward breaking it. The rule that once kept you safe in empty houses is now the quiet distance between you and the people who actually want to stay. You are the generation that learned to stand alone so well. You forgot how to let someone stand with you. You fix what's broken. You show up without being asked. You just never learned that needing someone doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. If tonight you catch yourself turning down help again, or walking away when your child needs more than just advice, drop one word below: rule. No explanation needed, just that single word if it landed. If this felt like someone finally described the wiring you've carried for decades, the next one goes deeper into why silence still feels safer than most conversations. The house is no longer empty, but the rule still thinks it is.